We have a lovely garden, so that's why we moved to this part of the world. It's very convenient for public transport. We like Golders Hill Park. We use it all the time. We walk to school through the park. Like the fact that our kids are able to get to school easily, either on foot or we can accompany them. But we're literally living in between all the kids' schools, so that's why we also like the area. It's convenient for us. I like this park. It's very different, the Child's Hill Park. It hasn't got the landscaping that Golders Hill has got, the animals, but it's rough and ready and child-friendly, very child and dog-friendly. We like that. I think it's really sad that the shopping centre in Golders Green, High Road, has gone down a lot since, I gather, it's Brent Cross Shopping Centre. I know it's about 20, almost 30 years ago that it opened, or even more. But I think that that's really a shame that the shopkeepers seem to have been affected by that. And the shops seem so scruffy. And it never used, Golders Green used to be so lovely, and it's become very scruffy. I think the streets are dirty and the pavements are filthy and stuff like that. The Barnet Council prides themselves on this sort of community spirit. And I actually think that you're going against community spirit when you impose parking restrictions on residents who pay for their parking permits. I think another thing about, probably unfortunately, about living in this area is that you have your houses and you isolate yourself behind your gates or whatever, and as we've got our own gardens, a lot of the people in this area, we don't have to go out and use the public amenities. And so in a way, on the one hand, there are really great things, and I see that I think we probably pride ourselves in this area and having these lovely open spaces. But on the other hand, I think that we're sort of shooting ourselves in the feet, really, by not being able to create or encourage more community. The schools have been such an issue for so many of us. My daughter couldn't get into our nearest local state school because it's selective, and I find that pretty sick, seeing as it's our local school. So we've had to go out of the borough to get her into another school. And there's a transient population in Golders Green, which is very noticeable around the station, the bus stops. So it's very cosmopolitan, very cosmopolitan.
Mama,
So there's some real positives about that, get all kinds of food in the shops.